Hey, hope you're having a great day so far. Today is February 5th, Friday, and on this post I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, before diving into District0x, DNTUSDC, and see what exactly has gone on in this market since last time I've spoken. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys do want to support me and don't already have a Weibo brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Let's see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, as you take a look into Bitcoin dominance, it tells me where the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? We do have Bitcoin dominance today, down almost 2%. This is because, breaking down this metric right here, I see total altcoin market cap up almost 7%, while Bitcoin price action only up a little under 2%. This is why I always emphasize on looking at Bitcoin dominance first. It tells me what the money could be actually trending into. If Bitcoin dominance actually trends downwards, then I would be I will actually see more scenarios like this. Okay, of course, there's also going to be a downside to it. This is the upside. On the upside, if I do see Bitcoin dominance down, then I will see usually total altcoin market cap outpacing Bitcoin price action. Okay, and when Bitcoin dominance continues trending down, I would expect better price action for the altcoins, both on the upside and downside. Let's take a look into the daily time frame here on Bitcoin dominance, which has been the time frame I've been emphasizing my focus on. And right now we have made some new lows here without possible bullish divergence. So I don't expect a bounce here from divergence. Okay, so that's a good sign. Let's take a look into the higher time frames, the 3-day time frame. I just also want to point out that we are below all moving averages here, with the 21 about to cross over the 200. So it seems like this could be a start of a downtrend, okay, a continuation of a downtrend after this confirmation, after some of these less recent moving averages cross over the longer ones. 3-day time frame, we are still below all moving averages here, and I don't see a possible bullish divergence scenario. So that's good for the altcoins. On the weekly time frame, we are approaching the weekly 200 MA right here at about 59.5%. Okay, so that could be the next bounce for Bitcoin dominance. I will pay attention to how strong that bounce is. Let's dive over to Bitcoin price action here, where I did say Bitcoin price action looks like it's going to be consolidating some more. My initial guess was that it's going to consolidate within an ascending triangle pattern. It looks like it still could be an ascending triangle pattern or a cup and handle pattern that could still fit into a ascending triangle pattern, but I'll adjust the pattern once I see more exact price action and as the price action develops. Now, I am looking at some resistance, possible resistance here, which has been the previous resistance at about 41.8K, okay? So a possible pullback could happen there. When Bitcoin price action pulls back, that could pull the altcoins back with it. The effect of that pullback for Bitcoin price action dump would depend on Bitcoin dominance and how far Bitcoin dominance is trending in either the up or down direction. Let's take a look into DNTUSDC now and see what exactly has gone on in this market. So since my last post, I did mention that quite some time ago, actually, that there was a symmetrical triangle pattern. Symmetrical triangle patterns are continuation patterns, and in this case would be bullish continuation. Measure target, conservative measure target, because I have to adjust for these two blow-off top candles in order to actually fit this symmetrical triangle pattern. So the conservative measure target would be a little above 22 cents as far as I can read it here, okay? Measure targets are theoretical measure targets only, may actually be different in real live price action. Let's take a look into the higher time frames here and see if we have any overbought or possible bearish divergence scenarios. On the monthly time frame, we are in way overbought territory at about a little under 90 here, okay? So I'll pay attention to that because some pullback here is not unreasonable because it's very overbought. But no possible bearish divergence on the monthly time frame. On the weekly time frame here, we are in overbought territory as well. However, comparing this new high right here with the last high, it seems like the bearish divergence scenario has been negated. It seems like the bulls are actually picking up steam again on the weekly time frame, so that looks good on the weekly time frame. But I will still not ignore that those very overbought RSI readings, okay? Let's take a look into the 3-day time frame here, where I will be comparing this high, which we are still in overbought territory at about 75. Comparing it with the last high, there is possible bearish divergence right here. So this is something I'll pay attention to as well, because bearish divergence can often signal a pullback regardless of the strength of that pullback. On the daily time frame, we don't have possible bearish divergence scenario yet, but I'll look into it once price action gets to about 18.6 cents, which was the last high right here. And let's see if price action on the RSI, if we are actually gonna make a higher RSI reading than the last high right here, which was about 93, which is very high actually. So I'll be paying attention to the daily and the 3-day time frames for possible bearish divergence scenarios. And of course, I'll be still considering the overbought RSI readings, heavily overbought RSI readings on the weekly and the monthly time frames as well. So I'll be a little cautious here. Let's take a look into, let's go back to the symmetrical triangle pattern measure target here. Like I said, measure target was about a little over 22 cents. Measure targets, theoretical, proximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. So let's see if the price action will actually continue towards that measure target. Let's look for some clues on the smaller time frames here. On the smaller time frames, such as the hourly, I did mention that before. There was a falling wedge pattern right here. I erased the trend lines. It does look like the price action has gone to that measure target, very close to it, and now it has not done too much for a little while. But this is on the hourly time frame, very short time frame here, until it started forming a cup and handle pattern here, which seems to be a very common theme amongst a lot of these altcoins since the bull run here, okay? Cup and handle patterns are generally bullish patterns. Measure target of this pattern was about 15.8 cents. Price action has gone as far as about 16.7 cents, okay? So it has met that target. Right now, across all time frames, it seems that we are getting resistance at about the 16 cents fib level right here. And we have not had any hourly candle closes from the hourly time frame up, any candle closes above this resistance. So this tells me across these time frames, this is still resistance and not support on any of these time frames, okay? So let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, if price action starts closing from the hourly time frame up above the 16 cent level, this would tell me that starting from the hourly time frame, we are building support and possibly working its way to the higher time frames and build support throughout these higher time frames, okay? And let's see if the price action would make some kind of pattern here that would let me know if it will continue towards that measured target of that bigger symmetrical triangle pattern at about 22 cents. Okay. Right now, it does seem like it could be forming somewhat of a pattern, but I think I have too little data to actually see what it could be. It looks like it could be a ascending triangle pattern, which could look something like this, but I think it's still too early to tell. Okay, this will be my preliminary guess. Let's see if the price action would actually be intact with my estimation. But bullish case scenario, let me repeat. If we start getting hourly candle closes above the 16-cent level and start flipping this resistance to support across the higher time frames, this tells me upward price action would be likely from there. And let's see if the price action will continue towards that measured target of that bigger symmetrical triangle pattern at about 22 cents. Bearish case scenario here, this could be short term as well. If the price action breaks back into this cup and handle pattern, the neckline of this cup and handle pattern was about 13.9 cents. Okay, if price action breaks back into this cup and handle pattern, this tells me upward price action could either be delayed or I can actually be looking at possible bearish price action from there if price action breaks back into this cup and handle pattern. Like I said, neckline of this cup and handle pattern was about 13.9 cents. Okay. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today for District0x. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I would love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully. And if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.